Hi guys. So, where are we going? It's 5:14 at night. We are tired, but the rug that I'd chosen for this area, I have to show you my new book. My favorite humanitarian chick. She rocks. Found her about 15 or more years ago. Brene Brown. TED Talk was what got me in. Brene. All right. So I bought your book today. So anyway, guys, you'll hear more about that because I've got the psychology background. I'm going to add that to it because it's a bit more of a modern spin on it. You know, I follow Jordan Peterson, Brene Brown, and more. I can't list them all because I'm about to go out and I'm focused on that. But basically, this is Atlas of the Heart. It's a #1 New York seller because she's a very talented lady. Her first big thing was, she's from Texas, and her first big thing was shame. And she really picked it apart, and it was good because it was like, now we're getting to the truth of psychology. I love all of the psychologists, or she's a social worker, so it's a bit different, but it's not different at the same time. I'm just so proud that all of them are evolving into putting it into modern day perspective rather than the old farts from the 1900s, all those theories, which they're not irrelevant, don't get me wrong. We studied them for a reason, but real world implications, right? They don't always suit the current culture, climate, but this does. So I'm going to go through it for just my own stuff because I love it. I'm addicted to psychology. I always will be. I'm getting bored with what's online because that's slowed down because freedom of speech. You can't think alternative. And these are what I call, in my profession, they're the alternatives of my profession. So I kind of like that. I'm a bit of a rebel, as if you didn't know that. You know that. So anyway, I'll be checking that book out and I'll be sharing whatever's good because, you know, you should know. You should know whatever's good because you know what? We all need to know how to just get through life better because there's some assholes out there. Did you know that? Yeah, you probably do. I'm just saying. Anyway, do you want to see my little icy pole? Icy pole? I guess it is an icy pole. Finger stuck. Look where I put it. Sorry, let me show you from a better angle. It's the kitchen feature. I've got my pretty candle from dusk, but... And Ella came over today. Oh, she spoiled me. I'm going to have to spoil her on her birthday. She got me a birthday present early, and she's just as bad as me, and she had to come and do it straight away. Ella, I'm exactly like you. Don't like secrets, can't keep secrets. It's a problem. But thank you for your present, Ella, because... I'll be doing it on camera. Just like I do. I've got... because you know why? As you saw in my haul, look, I've got a real one. A doll's house, real one. It's better, okay? Pity my big book doesn't fit in there. But, you know, I haven't bought books in a while because not since university days. And before that, it was like personal development days. But you know what? I looked at the personal development ones and then went, when you know all the theories, but they're just explained differently. But it's too basic for me. I need to be challenged, right? That's why I watched Jordan Peterson because he challenges me. Because I've done so much of this work because it's my special interest, psychology. You do get bored. So I need to be stimulated in the brain. So I've got my mini books just to add to my collection. I'm hoping for a magnifying glass. Please pray for me. And this, don't laugh, it's not funny.
When you find things that you can't tell what's inside it.
This is from Ella, and this Ella I have wanted to try.
It's the first of the Method Lifestyle ones. You haven't done the lifestyle ones.
I haven't done one,
Video
Ella.
time for that, indeed.
Which is early birthday thing. So anyway, we're heading off to IKEA.
Checking. Wristband on.
Yeah, done that.
Medications.
I need to take a drink.
Do you want to take medications now because of the time frame?
I've taken them, sir.
The evening medications.
Well, I'm not taking the nighttime one. I might fall asleep in the car.
No, okay, so you've taken those already. You got a drink? Do you need that to be topped up?
It's very full.
All right, do you need your neck brace?
Actually, I would like that.
Okay, so that's in the bag, so I can give it to you whilst we're in the car.
Anyone with CCI, get yourself a soft collar neck brace when you travel, because the
Indeed. Bye. See you soon, buddy.
Can really, really hurt. See you soon, bubby boy. Yeah, no fucks given at all. It's a good thing to not give a fuck sometimes, guys. Yes.
Neck brace.
But that just comes with age, to be quite honest. It's a rite of passage. You'll get there. You'll get there, and you'll love it. And there's no going back once you get there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets real tricky, because then you start like being a little bit obnoxious, like us X generation is right now. We all go through these human phases. Do you know there's human development in adulthood? Yes, there is. Sorry, I'm being like frustrating for Sir right now, in all respect. So we just had a phone call from our people who run me here.
It's Dyan, provider.
Wonderful people.
There's ships out there,
Beautiful
honey.
people.
the
Look at my
beautiful sunset.
ships, guys. Oh, that sunset's magic today. So there's okay.
Rottnest Island.
There's Rottnest. Isn't that Rottnest?
That's Rottnest down there.
Rottnest, and that's Garden Island.
That's Carnic Island, the little
Oh,
knob
Carnic.
there.
Okay, so
And
Garden is.
Garden's to the left.
So let me see if I can see it, guys. I don't know. Right. So
Yes, through the gap you can
Can
see it.
you see? Hang on. Can you see through there? There's Garden Island.
Yes, lots of gardens out there. No,
No, that's a base.
but they actually got lots of tiger snakes. Just
a
telling you that
base.
one. True story.
It's a base.
Naval Base, West.
It's pretty cool. Look it up on YouTube. It's pretty cool. I'd love to like drive across that bridge, but I'm not allowed because I'm a civilian,
Yep.
so I'm not allowed. But it excites me because like my uncle's in the Air Force, nothing to do with Navy, of course. But I'm just saying, it's pretty cool. But I've got dust on my drink. OCD, oh god, I'm not having good OCD day. It's just stress, guys. We had AET meeting this morning. There's a video on that. You can watch that later. Okay, so we got our RoboVac replaced today. So she's up and going. But what I was going to say about my group here that look after me in my SDA. So after speaking to AAT and then having to speak to them, basically they're speaking to the owner because, are you guys all right? I'm so sorry for the brain damage that he just caused you. All right, this is just stay still. Don't you bump them with that car door.
Jesus, well, hold on.
So basically, they're an ethical provider. So if you are getting into SDA in Australia, okay, so if you have a profound disability and you get accommodation through NDIS, let me tell you this. Suss out your provider.
Carefully.
My previous provider is still trying to rip me off for pathetic things that I really should be going to the news, really, because they'd have a field day with these people. They're just criminals. They got a couple of $100,000 out of me, spent nothing on me, and are trying to rip me off for stupid little petty things. You know what real estate agents are like. And I'm an OCD clean freak, and there's many people to back me up, including the cleaner that cleaned on the way out, and everyone that lived in the apartment, the whole, the coup, all of the owners, they loved us to bits. I mean, they were all got very angry that we weren't able to stay. They weren't very happy about it. And so, yeah, go through an ethical provider. Make sure you seek legal advice on your leases and anything you sign to. Even if you have someone who's like Sir, who's very good at these things, because they trick you. They'll trick the best of people. This is not just trickery because we are disabled and we have, like for me, with my autism, I have comprehension problems. I have developmental delays, intellectual delays. So I've got things that I could get myself into trouble. So go through an ethical provider because they are so amazing. The way they are treating me, and we're having like a big catch up to all of us because it's everyone that lives there. We're all disabled, which is magic. No discrimination. Not that there was much of it at the other one actually, but you know how there's just that one or two that just make it all a bit louder. But you know, here everyone's disabled, so we're going to get together, have a morning tea, get to know each other. We already have been anyway, informally, but just in a more formal way. And yeah, so go through an ethical provider because they are working hard to get my needs met, and I respect that because, like, if you saw the NDIS chat, do go back and look at that because that's everything is so compartmentalized, guys.
Well, the important
It's really
thing is
hard to get your needs met.
Communication is
Yes.
everything when you're doing anything to do with disability.
Oh, they communicate well.
But they
who I'm
also are meant to communicate to the level of the participant so that the participant clearly understands.
They include me.
their rights
Do you
and
notice
needs.
that? This
Yep,
one,
inclusive.
she's gorgeous, and they both have.
It's what it's all
Both
meant to
of
be
these.
about.
There's a guy and a lady. They both know disability because they worked in disability, and that's how it should be as well. And they represent the owners and all that, and they liaison between the owners and whatever else. So that's the perfect people you want. People that understand disability, because people don't understand it, guys. It's an industry that you either have to be educated into, or you have to have a family member or yourself be in the system. I'm sorry, but the system is that complex. It's even complex, guys, when you go to a disability lawyer. Even they go, I don't know. And like I said in the NDS chat, it's kind of on purpose.
Yeah, the legislation
It's a government
is very
game.
obtuse.
It's a
you can't
government
get clear
game.
definitions of answers and
Yep.
things. It's really
Because
rough
people
around.
in politics, I'll just say this, you're all investing in STAs, aren't you? Okay?
Conflicts of interest.
So you're not getting negative gearing only, you're triple dipping.
Now, the reason why
You're
we're
getting
going
triple
to
per house.
IKEA
Yes.
to get a rug, what's
Oh,
the
yeah.
benefit of the floor rug for you?
For me, it's a sensory thing.
Okay.
I
For
like to sit
autism.
on the ground.
You do actually.
Yes.
Sometimes you fall on the ground, so that's a thing as well.
Well, I wasn't
You're at
talking
ground
about,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about my height now.
Well, I wasn't
Are we
saying
getting heightest?
You're much not higher than the ground, but yeah, that's good. Yeah. So it'll improve sound
It
deadening.
improves. Yeah, there's a bit of an echo in the center of our big living space. I'm not saying it's big. Like, I'm being sarcastic when I say that. But it's big for us because it's all we have, as in the size wise.
Yep.
So for us, it's big. Okay?
Absolutely.
So shut the fuck up. We don't know if it's our forever home, but it most likely is. But we don't know. You don't
Well,
know your future because, you know,
Oh, the tides do change.
we don't know. We have a lot of things up our sleeve for the future, to be quite honest. And
Yes.
I'm not even going to say anything because I'm a dog at a bone about things, guys. And being that it was my industry that I worked in, and now I'm on the other end of it, I'll be fighting for my rights and I'll be getting them. And that includes in medical. Because what's coming out of this at AAT, as I said in the video, is they're getting caught out on the medical lies about me.
Yeah. For those that don't know what the AAT is, it's the Administrative Appeals Tribunal.
Which everybody has to go to from the
yeah.
NDIS to get shit because the
You do.
NDIS don't want to pay shit because the providers have been ripping them off.
Interesting enough, I think it's like 96-97% success rate for participants who
Yeah.
actually go through the
It's a
AAT.
very high success
They wear
rate.
you down. That's the design of it. So don't be put
Yeah,
off by it.
keep going.
Prepare,
But
it's gonna take you a year.
also, in all fairness, I understand the need for documentation. So I get it, but it's frustrating. But just be patient.
Mm.
Go through the motions because you've got nothing to lose. Because at this point, you're dealing with what was the delegates you got before? Admin people.
Oh,
People that
absolutely.
aren't even trained in OT work, let
No.
alone disability, making
No.
decisions for our quality of life. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I have to say about it. But if you watch that video that I did on the NDS chat straight after the meeting we had, I clearly expressed that, yeah, a lot of this is a game. A lot of this is evasion of looking after the most vulnerable.
All the
And they
systems
can
are.
afford it,
Yeah.
but they refuse to afford it because they're too busy paying off their rich mates.
Well, even Centrelink was like that. It was always initial pushback to try not to give you the things that you.
Well, it was even like
deserve or need.
Even like in the video, if you haven't seen it, what I had to say, and that's all I said, because all that was mentioned was Dyan's listening in. That's the first time I have, and all I said was to Mr. Michael from the NJS, which is meant to be against me, but they really are for me as well. But they do challenge a few things because that's what they're there to do. But they actually are really supportive of me because they know I'm being ripped off. But basically, I said, well, Mr. Michael, you say that there needs to be a dramatic change in circumstances. There has. I've gone from chronic fatigue, Lyme disease, fibromyalgia, Ehlers-Danlos, gastroparesis, to a genetic syndrome that's trying to kill me right now. Is that not significant enough, Michael? I had to be obvious in front of my lawyer on record, because I know that that can be used in the future, because I have informed him, because for a whole year they lost paperwork 5 times just to get out of writing down that my umbrella diagnosis, meaning the dollar signs match that, is 22q syndrome, 22q 11.2 deletion syndrome, blah blah blah.
Always keep copies, do everything in writing.
My geneticist is great.
Follow up with everything. Because seriously, the system's a mess.
Exactly. Keep in touch with a good specialist, like my geneticist, and then the scientist that comes with her. They're kind of like a team. They are my biggest advocates in this, to be honest. I owe a lot to them because I guess they support you 110% because they know that genetics is 99.9% accurate, and they know my risk factors, and they know that I had all these diagnoses before I got diagnosed. They're concerned because my life expectancy and my quality of life depends on their decisions. So I have to fight this hard, guys. I can't just be soft on it. I have to be very persistent, and I recommend you do the same. You don't have to be as severe as me. There's no competition in this. Your needs are your needs.
Competition.
Yeah. Needs are needs.
Each person is uniquely different in their own right.
I don't care what your needs are. Go for it. Demand it. Say, I deserve, as a disabled person, have done nothing wrong, and I want a quality of life. And guys, those of you that aren't like NDS aware or disability aware, we're not talking about wants here, we're talking about needs. So please keep that in mind. None of the things that any of us are asking for are outlandish, ridiculous things. The people that have ruined the system are actually the providers who have, the wedding tax concept.
The money grab.
Bill Shorten's sorting that out right now.
Minister for the NDIS.
And he'll continue to. And SDA providers, all you unethical ones, they're coming for you. I'd say that they're just getting their ducks in a row. Okay, because I know that I've certainly reported all of my experience, all in writing.
They're tightening up the checks and the.
And I'm an example. I was in the Royal Disability Commission. I am a very good example.
Well, we've done a lot of advocacy, which has gone a long way to helping put changes in the system.
The whole,
for those with disability.
through the Royal Disability Commission, and now through this experience with this unethical SDA provider. Yeah. And I'm proud about that. I suffered for it, but
others will benefit from it.
Others will benefit. Yeah. And I hope it comes around, I guess, back to me, because I don't have all my needs met right now. But that's what we're working on.
It's getting easier. Absolutely.
That's what we're under AAT for. And they do understand. And look, you got to understand, guys, and this is a psychology thing here that I've had to learn. Step back. These people are trying to help. They just have to get all of the proof, all of the stuff, all the ducks in a line, I guess you could say. Look at that big ship, guys, over there. Isn't that just...
Yuko.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? That's our port there. So basically, all they're doing is just trying to get the right thing for me, but they have to, because they are government workers, and I know what it's like to be a government worker. I was one. And you have to do certain steps in a certain way to work for the government. You can't, it's not like a private business sector.
Red
You
tape.
can't make your own decisions. You can't have your own input. You can't twist things, like, what do you call it? Like,
Things are going to fit into a box.
alter things or whatever. It has to fit into a box. So it's complex, right? But anyway, look at that.
It's pretty cool out there.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's a big car.
And
actually,
yes,
that
that's so the port, we've got the bridge, and then
That's
there's
the
that
port of
railroad
Fremantle.
bridge. Yes, sorry, Fremantle Port. So over there is a lot of people enjoy their boats on the weekends out here. A lot of history here. Freo's very artsy as well. I used to come here for day trips all the time as a kid. Great memories here, especially of America's Cup. Sorry, America. Yep, I kind of enjoyed that win. My stepfather was into sailing, so it kind of became a bit of a focus. Even though I get seasick, I still like boats, but I do get seasick, and I would love to go on a cruise, but I don't know if it's advisable for a seasick person. Could sound a bit traumatic, but anyway, maybe, you never know. Wow, okay. There's lots of trucks. That's the only thing that's hard about living here. The railroad roads everywhere, right? Old Perth, real old Perth. This is where Perth kind of started. Everyone coming on the ships. But basically all of the sea containers on the backs of trucks. Oh, pause. I don't know why I said pause. It's like break.
Well, as long as you don't say rewind.
I probably would instead of reverse.
Skip.
I have not driven in 12 years, guys.
Goodness me.
I don't have a license. I'm turning 50 and I don't have a license. Not happy, Jan. I don't have a license.
No, she doesn't. She's a good front seat driver, though.
I remember going to the clubs one time with friends, and it wasn't often I got to do that because I was a young mum. But you know, I didn't have my license because my damn purse got stolen the week before. They wouldn't let me in. I was begging. I was like, come on, I'm 18. No, I was not older than 18. I'm above 18. They didn't believe me. And trust me, guys, in all fairness, when I was 20, I looked 12.
Fort Beach.
Yeah, I looked young. So basically they wouldn't let me in. But they would let my friend's sister, who was 17, in. No questions damn well asked.
You do look young, honey.
I was like, excuse me? And you know what? Being autistic, I'm sitting there. I got into, we got into the Hillies Marina pub. And I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting next to my friend from school, Michelle's sister, Rachel. But I'm sitting next to her. And I'm so amazed because, like, oh my God, little Rachel's here. She's all grown up. She was 17, but nearly 18. So she's sitting at the pub with us, like, first time at the pub with the gals. And anyway, like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, how come I get challenged getting in here? This is when I had ID, so I did show my ID and I got in. But you didn't, and you don't even. And they're like, shh, shut the fuck up. And I'm just like, oh, and there was literally someone serving us drinks at the same bloody time. And I was like, that was a pause, pretty fast one. And yeah, that happened at the same time. And I was like, oh shit, I nearly got her into trouble.
You can't keep secrets, can you?
I can't. And I'm exactly like you, Ella. I buy someone a present, I'm like, I've got to tell them what it is.
I am sure
I've got to give it to them.
A video or
give it to them.
podcast on just the things where you cannot keep your mouth shut and you can't keep secrets, and the secrets have been spilled and people have. There's the dingo. The dingo stole your baby.
The dingo. That's
Dingo flower, iconic.
yes.
Landmark.
I studied law in high school. She did not do it. I
That
knew
was
that
Sharia Chamberlain
in the
dingo
80s.
stole her baby
Okay. Yeah. And I was very upset about people thinking she did, because it did a lot of damage to that family. But anyway, I studied that case in law at school and I loved it. Oh my goodness. I think once again though, the law teacher was like, oh God, please stop asking questions. Please go away. Don't you have lunch to be had or something like that, child? Anyway, Oh, and there's the beach if you want to. Oh, look, there's some more big ships out, or small ships, I should say, out there. But that's the beach. So, yeah, we're driving along.
Coastal drive.
Do the coastal drive, yeah. So, soon we're about to head towards the Swan Barracks, which is the army base on the coast. And there's a nudist beach around here.
Swan Pond, yes. Beach.
Ew. It's just not my thing. If I was on a beach alone with you, I'd go naked. That would be so cool.
In a remote island somewhere.
Probably convenient for the shark to eat you too. They don't have to worry about the clothes.
Sushi.
But anyway, like, no. I just miss. I'm gonna miss my swimming pool, but I will make up for it in some way or another. I actually have it down from me. There's shark nets. So as long as they don't get through the shark nets, might have to do my research on that one. Anyone comment below? Do they get through? Is that shark teeth? No. That sculpture. What is that from? There's the beach, guys. Anyway. I don't know what that was. Was it meant to represent like a big open...
I don't know. You have to find out.
We have a lot of places in WA where the biggest sharks that people caught, and they have these big, you see the teeth.
Like the megalodon.
A megalodon? Oh, those funny looking things.
That's a prehistoric shark.
Yeah, so, is it a shark? Is it in the shark family?
Megalodons, yeah.
Really? The ones you saw in Queensland at the underwater world? They were weird looking. They were weird. Even the kids were like, what's that? What's that? And I was like looking at you going, what is that? Because I couldn't even pronounce the name. I was like, yeah, here I am. After Australia Zoo and all that. And I'm like, oh, there's this and there's that. And I'm telling all these facts and I'm getting really excited. And I'm getting the kids right into this animal thing, and they're loving it. Australia Zoo is awesome. And then I get to this underwater world place and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And the kids are like, what is it, Mum? What is it, Mum? And I'm like, I've never seen it before. What? They call it a sea cow. That's what they call it. Not as cute as a cow, though. Definitely not as cute as a cow.
A manatee sea cow, isn't it? A manatee? I think a manatee is a sea cow.
Is it? Okay. It was a weird underwater world. We have a better one in Hillary's. I'm biased because I grew up in Hillary's for so long. We have a better underwater world in Hillary's. And I used to take the kids there. Aqua, yeah. I used to take the kids there a lot. School holidays, we always had an action planned, full of fun. And that was one of the times we went there. And I loved it myself. We have a good one there. So if you're in Perth, go to Aqua. I know it's kind of pricey.
I need to go to Aqua because I still have not ever actually been.
You have been.
No, I haven't.
No, you have.
No, I haven't, honestly.
No, you have when the kids were little. You have been.
I haven't been.
You have been when it first opened. And then it improved. You didn't see the touch pool.
I've had amnesia, but
you didn't see the extensions of it. And now there's even like a resort and everything. Anyway, we got married at Mindarie Marina. That's a shit marina.
Yeah.
I don't like Mindarie Marina.
It's like a little rural.
But when we got married, that was brand new. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, that was a big... Oh gosh, religious families and bloody weddings were exhausting.
They are exhausting, expensive.
We left at midnight. We were like, bye. Nice knowing you. We got to get on with life. Like, seriously, we're done. I mean, we were shattered, and everyone else partied till 6:30 in the morning. They got kicked out. My family are alcoholics. They were dancing on the dance floor and there till 6:30 in the morning. And then we come out of our room ready to go on our honeymoon, which was a lot of travelling and different places to stay, and they're all down at the pool. I'm just like, excuse me, this is my honeymoon, can you fuck off? Seriously.
That's not on, is it?
Can you just fuck off? No, it was lovely to see them all down there, actually. It was. But I'm just saying, like, it's like, fuck off. But at the same time, I love you. Fuck off. And then my mum, like, all caught up in the emotions. Here's some money. Like, just take this. And I'm just like, Oh my gosh. Seriously, just stop fussing, okay? I'm one of those autistics. If there's too much fuss, I get overloaded. I get sensory overloaded. And it's terrible because when people are trying to do nice things for you, it comes out wrong. I come out like an asshole because I really do appreciate it, but it's just like, don't fuss. No fuss. So it's kind of lucky I'm not having a 50th birthday bash because overwhelming, right? Unless I know everyone, but you know, it is overwhelming. It's like, it's a lot of expectations socially, you know. I'm autistic, so it was real peak hour. It's real fun. These houses are just kind of not really that exciting around here. They're kind of mix and match of different ones. This is kind of a nice part of Perth, guys. This is one of our richest parts of Perth. I don't know why though. What is wrong with you rich buggers in Perth?
Yeah.
The areas that you've chosen, I scratch my head and I'm like, why? Why?
It's only because they're early established.
I think so, yeah. It's where they first established Perth. It's all the old Perth areas. But yes, it's just funny because every time we drive around here, I see like a sign or a street name and I'm like, oh, Mum always used to talk about that street and this street and that street. She knows this side of Perth very well because, like I said, when they immigrated, they lived out here. So, and my uncle used to do his, and Babs, you'd know a lot about this being a bus driver. He used to do his bus driving a lot south of Perth. So, yeah. Just cars. It looks lighter in this than what it actually is.
It's interesting
In real
because
life?
my Google Maps has just gone itself into night mode. So it's changed to
It's
dark mode.
just changing where
We're
it
on the
dusk. I
cusp
look
of
bright
dusk.
red, but I'm not really bright red. It's just the brake lights and all of that. But the trees are beautiful around here. Like,
Hopefully IKEA will be nice and quiet because everyone's gone home and
I will be.
being sensible.
It will be. Everyone's not an idiot like us.
Those ones that like to go after work because they've got a project or a plan and need something.
Not everyone's an idiot like us, but guys, we're busy tomorrow, so we've got to get done. We've got someone coming to swap out the dryer so that the fluff doesn't create a problem because it's been a nightmare. And so they're so lovely to do this. They're doing condenser dryer, which will keep the stuff in because it's really causing me to cough. And also that particular room was just dust everywhere and it's spreading to the house. Yeah. It's spreading to the whole house and it's like, no, I don't have time for this shit. I don't like dusting.
No,
and I have to dust because my OCD gets in
well,
here.
respiratory wise and breathing.
Yeah, asthma's not good. I'm actually got an allergy to dust, guys.
Yep.
Which is really annoying because the immunologist did the blood test version. She goes, you don't have an allergy to dust. And I'm like, that's funny. That's funny because in my whole 20s when I was having problems with allergies, they did the arm one.
Yeah.
Get them to do the arm one. It's way more accurate. This blood test one's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm sorry calling it out. But the one on the skin, very handy. Very handy to do for your children. You should know I had a son allergic to grass. And I don't think all grass types, but a lot. Cam suffered bad. I don't know if he grew out of it. I think he did. Immune system with children is very poor. So is this the barracks coming up?
Yes, that's the barracks. We're just
right,
going past
so
the barracks
we're just going
there.
past the barracks.
Golf course on the right.
So
Shooting range.
it's all sort of tucked in there basically. And then they've got the ocean on the other side of them. So they do a lot of dropping them over the ocean.
Special forces by the SAS.
The SAS, they just drop
Air
them in the
Service
ocean
Regiment.
every now and then just to see if they can get their shit together and
We'll make sure they can float.
yeah.
It's important. Otherwise it becomes submarine, so it's not good.
We need that, don't we?
Yeah.
Funny that. But yeah, not that I support war, guys. I don't. I think we're beyond that in society. I think we need to grow the fuck up and stop being
War only
violent.
occurs when politics fails. So
Yeah, but it's just hypocritical to be a war violent country that goes in there and does so-called peacekeeping, which is really blowing up civilians as well, and then claim to be against violence within their own country in Australia.
Yeah, it's not
I call bullshit. You're just
all about the money
a bunch of
and the
animals, okay? We're just a bunch of animals, and violence happens
Historically, all the way through.
War's a choice.
Make good choices,
It is.
people.
It's. Look, we've evolved, haven't we? We got fucking smartphones and we're still doing war. Come on, like, I'm not for either side either, guys. It's just war is war. Stop hurting
It
people.
always hurts someone. Let's be
Stop it. Innocent people are dying. Just stop the crap. An eye for an eye is bullshit. It's not acceptable.
peace and
God
harmony
says
and
it.
goodwill on earth.
And if
for
God
mankind.
says it, then it means something. Doesn't it? I don't know. An eye for an eye. But then again, if you look at the King James Bible, no, an eye for an eye is what they believe in, isn't it? So, I don't know. It gets kind of theological here and it's getting philosophical.
Jeez, we're going
Maybe
down
I should
a
leave
bit
it.
heavy. I think so.
Shall I leave it here?
Yeah, wrap her
Look,
up. We've had a good preamble.
IKEA is boring for you to see, surely, anyway.
You've seen us there already a few times, but
This
you'll see
is
the map when we actually put it in place.
Car trip chat.
Yeah. Car chat banter.
And you got to see a bit of our local area because being that we're travelling,
A sunset coastal
I mean,
drive.
it's not
Perth.
that far for us, but it is longer than just our general shopping trips.
It's a long trip. Let's be real. It's 45 minutes to get
Oh,
to
yeah, I
Australia.
guess, yeah. Sorry. Forgot the timing. Still on time of where I used to live. I'm still not used to it. But basically, petrol is expensive because that's gone up for us. Duh. Extra driving. But look at the pretty trees. Oh.
This is actually coming up to Swan
So
Pond,
this is,
uh,
yes.
Scarborough, sorry, and then on to Trinks Beach areas.
So this is, and then Floreat has, that's where we last performed. That's where I last did a concert, was at the Quarry.
Quarry Amphitheatre, yeah.
Yes, the Quarry I can't
Amphitheatre.
say that word. That place.
Amphitheatre.
It's really cool place to dance.
An old quarry.
And we actually did
Yes.
the routine together. Oh my gosh, we're wearing army. We're actually wearing those army
Camouflage.
hat
GPMs,
things,
yeah.
and we're a bunch of dorks.
It was a costume, honey.
That was a dorky song.
I can't even remember what
We
the
were
song
so
was.
dorky. It's one of those old 50s, is it?
Bugle Boy,
Yeah, the Bugle Boy thing.
That's all good.
Whatever that song is with the Bugle Boy in it. Yeah, that one.
If you
And
know
I
the
had to
song,
sit on his
comment
knee,
below.
and I nearly freaking fell off.
Jeez, bony knee.
Chorus shoes suck, okay? Yeah, you got thick heels, but guess what? They suck. Then we did, oh my gosh, we did stairs with chorus shoes. Fucking annoying. And we're in this,
One
singular sensation. Every single step she
takes.
takes. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. One. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Anyway, we had stairs. We had gold coats on, fishnets. I got stuck with with Bianca. Fucking hell. We got stuck together. This was at the finale, luckily. This wasn't during the song one.
Fishnet stockings and
One.
sequins never go together.
But anyway, I struggled with the stairs. I was paranoid about the stairs. Good routine, I guess, you know. That was a pretty specky one. We had to sing that one. Oh, what about the haunted bloody... we used to go to recording studios. And every single fucking time we got to the last song, and all we had to do was like 8 bars. Just 8 bars. Just 8 fucking bars. Just one line. One fucking line. And all the equipment would just go to shit. And they'd be like, hang on guys, sorry. You know, the sound guys, and we're like, okay, we'll wait. And we'll wait. And then we'd end up an hour doing 1 bar after getting everything done on time. And then, being in a recording studio, when you're a stimming person and you want to clap and click your fingers because you're musical, right? And you know when to step forward and back when you're meant to sing, right? Because it was a group singing thing.
Chorus.
Yeah, chorus, right? which I'm joining choir, guys. But basically, it was like, oh my God, I have to keep still and not make a sound.
Dyan's greatest challenge is being quiet.
And it was
and being still.
torturous. It was torturous. I didn't cope very well.
No. These are
And
your
I
challenges
kind of
autism
interrupted the
and ADHD.
recording just, I think, at least twice. Pissed everybody off because these nights we did this were long nights. Long
Long, late
nights.
nights.
Annoying. And
Well,
the place was a long way away.
On that note, we're going to wrap up there.
Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. Thumbs up, comments and questions
Thanks
below.
for the
Don't
car
forget to
trip.
subscribe.
What do you call it? Car chat.
Sunset Coastal Car Trip Chat.
Yes. So.
We'll see you soon. See you guys.
Bye.